April 15th, 1945. Mid-afternoon, under a leaden sky in the pine-dotted flatlands of Lower Saxony, Germany. The rumble of Cromwell tanks from the 11th Armored Division shakes the earth like distant thunder, their tracks chewing through the muddied roads toward a place marked only as a vague dot on Allied maps, Bergen Belsen. You can almost smell it before you see it, a sickly, choking stench that clings to the air, seeping through the hatches of the armored vehicles like an invisible fog. Lieutenant Derrick Anthony, peering through the periscope of his lead tank in the 63rd Anti-Tank Regiment, Royal Artillery, wrinkles his nose, his gloved hands tightening on the controls. "What in God's name is that?" he mutters to his gunner, Sergeant Tom Rigby, who fans the air futilely with his cap. The odor is unlike anything from the battlefields they've crossed, from the hedgerows of Normandy to the rubble of the Rhine crossings. It's not just decay, it's something primal, a rot that burrows into your soul. The column advances cautiously. Scouts from the 23rd Hussars fanning out on foot, their Sten guns at the ready. Intelligence reports had whispered of a prisoner of war camp here, perhaps holding Allied soldiers or displaced civilians. But as the trees thin out, revealing barbed wire fences stretching into the distance, the first signs emerge. White flags flutter limply from makeshift poles. Surrender or desperation? A German officer, gaunt and hollow-eyed, steps forward with hands raised, flanked by a handful of SS guards whose black uniforms hang loose on their frames, as if the fabric itself is ashamed. It's Hauptsturmführer Josef Kramer who meets them at the gate, his face a mask of calculated composure. The man they will soon call the Beast of Belsen extends a hand in a grotesque parody of civility, his voice clipped and formal. "The camp is yours, but beware, the typhus is rampant." Brigadier Glyn Hughes, the division's senior medical officer riding in the command jeep, narrows his eyes. He's seen his share of war's ugliness, from the deserts of North Africa to the beaches of D-Day, but Kramer's warning carries an undercurrent of malice, like a trap half sprung. As the gates creak open, iron jaws parting on rusted hinges, the true horror begins to unfold. The soldiers dismount, boots sinking into the churned earth, and the first wave of revulsion hits them like a physical blow. Bodies, everywhere. Not the clean kills of combat, but emaciated forms piled in haphazard heaps, limbs twisted at unnatural angles, eyes staring blankly from skeletal faces. Some are naked, skin stretched taut over bones like parchment over a drum. The air buzzes with flies, a black cloud that rises and resettles with every step. Private Jack Hardy, a young infantryman from Manchester, retches into his helmet, his rifle